Hello, today we're here in Weirton, West Virginia at the site of Fort Holliday. Actually, the site was a little bit east of here. Fort Holliday was constructed in 1776 by soldiers from Fort Pitt. It's located in downtown Weirton, West Virginia along Harmon Creek. It is commanded by Colonel Andrew Van Swearingen, then later by Captain Samuel Brady. In 1777, Governor Patrick Henry of Virginia, he strengthened the fortifications here and sent a quantity of ammunition to be stored here. Later in that same year, during the siege of Fort Henry, runners were sent up here to Fort Holliday for aid and ammunition. Colonel Swearingen, with 14 men left to help Fort Henry, and they arrived after the siege and rendered efficient aid. Here in Weirton, West Virginia, the post office has a New Deal painting by Charles Chapman. It's titled Captain Bilderback and John Schoolcraft's Expedition from Holliday's Cove to Fort Wheeling, 1777. Now, that painting also has a description underneath it that states that in 1777, Holliday's Cove, that the Wyandottes and Mingos were gathering for a raid on Wheeling. Together, they led a party of settlers to the rescue, which, under cover of a dense fog, arrived at the fort in time to drive off the attack. So that painting actually takes place somewhere between here in Weirton, West Virginia, where Fort Holliday was, and Wheeling, West Virginia, where Fort Henry is. Captain Bilderback will later become infamous because of Janeda Hutton, but that is a story for another time. Fort Holliday was accidentally burned down in 1781 and rebuilt in 1782. It was still in use in 1793, and the main blockhouse was torn down in 1890.